Hello, I'm Sue Johnson, and I'm here to welcome you to Wake Up and Live with the Arts. We are here at the Rainey Institute, where Jennifer Harris, the Executive Director, has welcomed us back after a long hiatus from our friend COVID-19. So we are here today to begin to tell you about a new project that we've got underway. So be on the lookout for coming soon, a project called The Healing Arts Wake Up to Life. No, that's not it. It's Wake Up to the Healing Arts, and there's more to it. And we want to introduce to you our new co-host, co-producer, and co-coordinator of the project, Miss Judy Allen. Hi, Judy. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
And we also want to introduce somebody who's pretty well known around the Rainey Institute, Titus Golden, who is joining us as a performing artist, a guitarist. And we're going to show you how what he does as a performing artist helps us with our new project, Wake Up to the Healing Arts. Judy, welcome. And how are you doing today, darling?
Doing pretty good and excited to be sharing information about the healing arts. I think it's going to mean a lot to many people and will make a difference in individual and collective healing.
Exactly. Now, you and I went to lunch one day, and you were sharing this project idea. How did you happen to come up with this healing arts project, the creative version?
Well, just the idea is really kind of an idea whose time has come. The idea of mental health and mental well-being is so much, very much in the air. And so how can we bring it home and make it have meaning for people? With all of your wealth of experience with the creative arts, one of the manifestations would be using the creative arts to actually affect people's healing. And that's where our creative brothers and sisters such as Titus with their very specially honed skills can come in. But we're also going to be able to take a holistic look at healing. We will have subject matter experts, and as you might expect, people in the healthcare professions, physicians, nurses, psychologists, psychiatrists, etc. Also, actual people who have mastered healing and have information about healing to share will also be part of this venture, and we will be addressing healing from a wide variety of perspectives. Not only, let's say, healing from a broken wrist, which is entirely valid, but also mental healing. We will be taking a metaphysical approach. So it will indeed be quite comprehensive.
Exactly. And our project is a little different, we think, than some of the projects you've been hearing about, because mental health wellness really has come into prominence primarily, we think, the impact that COVID-19 has had on so much of our population, and it's now a current topic because so many people are affected about mental health issues. And the good thing is that now people are more willing to talk about mental health issues. It used to be one of those taboo, hidden in the cupboard, hidden in the closet kinds of illnesses. And our project, as I started to say, is a little different, has a little different approach, we think, than a lot of the commercial topics that you've seen on the subject. One is we will be having performances, play acts. We will be doing short plays and scenes that address the subject of mental illness, and we'll be needing actors and directors as time goes by. Another component is, as Judy said, of course, is interviewing mental health therapists from the various mental health fields to talk about it a little bit. and provide resources, because one of the problems with a topic like mental health illness is our black population, especially black men, tend to have a little problem with stigma when it comes to less manly kinds of things that deal with your mental health. And then, of course, from the performance end, somebody like Titus is going to show us with his guitar how music, we're going to showcase all kind of genre, acting, drama pieces, singing, spoken word, instrumental, dance, those kinds of performing arts, to show how that can be used as a healing component to help people address and deal with the problems they are having. So Titus, tell us a little bit about first of all, what you do here at Rainey. It's about 105 years old now. Rainey is about the oldest arts and education, youth arts and education organization around town. Yes, it and Karamu are about the same age now, but your focus here is a little different because you deal with kids from what age range in general?
I deal with all the kids.
From about two, now you
from kindergarten, starting either 4 or 5 to 13 or 14.
Yeah, and the programs here go up to like age 18 or and beyond.
But we have a teen program that
Yes.
is for 14 to 18.
Yes.
And we do have lessons, our Saturday program, which anybody that can still want to learn, can still move or try and move. We accept everybody, ages 3 to whenever you want to be.
That's right. Tell me, how did you, and tell us, not just me, tell our viewing audience too, how did you get interested in guitar, and is it your only musical venue, or do you do other things as well?
So I started, I came from college in 2007. Went to Pensacola Christian College, and at that time I wasn't really playing an instrument. It was more so just singing, but some people consider your voice to be an instrument also.
Of course.
So when I came back to Rainey, I found a gentleman by the name of Walter Barnes Jr., and he was a bass instructor here. So I took a couple classes with him. We actually became pretty good friends. I would go out to some of his gigs, watch him play, even sit in on a song or two if he let me. And that was 2007 to 2009, and since then I've been playing.
Do you play out in public? Do you have gigs?
So right now my main gig is church. So I'm the musical director at my church.
And give your church a plug. What is the name of it?
Elizabeth Baptist Church.
Okay, here in Cleveland.
Yes, ma'am, off of 55th and Francis.
I've never heard of Francis. I don't know that one.
Down the opposite way.
Down that way, that way. Now tell us a little bit about the piece that you're going to play for us today to show us how the musical genre can help us with mental health.
Well, the music to this piece was called Fairy Tale, and I wrote it a while ago, but I think what I'm going to attempt to do today is more so, instead of focus on the actual song, more of the creation of how a piece can be made using your own emotions and how you can express that to the people that are listening. So they can not only see how you feel, but they can also hear it.
Beautiful. Absolutely, positively beautiful. Okay, so if you can step away and get your guitar set up, and we will join you in half a second.
Now,
Now that was Titus Golden on his original piece called
Fairy tale.
Fairy Tale. So you can see how his musical genius, his composer abilities can be used to help you feel better. If you're going through something that is really stressing your mental health, it could be, as to add on to what Judy said, it could be about loss of job, loss of family. You know, COVID took out a lot of people. Such things as teen and young adult suicide, things where the veterans are having post-traumatic experiences. So this project that Judy and I are designing with the holistic approach is to cover a variety of issues that most of us suffer from one form or another, something as simple as anxiety. Depression is a big one. And nowadays there's more conversation about depression, whereas, as I like to say, back in my day, it was one of those illnesses people just didn't talk about. They kept it a secret as much as they could. But nowadays, with the resources that we have plays to depict what characters are going through, and we have the performing arts to show how music can help people heal and feel better from the issues they are suffering from. Think about topics like domestic abuse and toxic relationships. Now, we'll have all these things on the website, which honestly is currently under construction, so it'll be ready shortly. And when we have it ready, you can go to www.wakeupandlives.org or .com, and you can find out the specifics about our healing arts, and the exact title is called Wake Up to Healing Arts, Using Performance and Media for Direction, Hope, Health, and Well-Being. Total well-being, that is. So I want to thank you, Judy, for introducing the project which you conceived of based on your experience in watching the news and being involved in education, because she's an educator, something I used to be a long time ago. Okay. And Titus, we know you from Rainey and your artistic talent, so we wish you continued success, and we may have you back on the show with some of your artistic creations to play from that beautiful guitar. I can't even play a piano. I don't even, what do they play now? CDs, DVDs? I don't know what they play. So we are coming soon, so be on the lookout for this Wake Up to the Healing Arts project with Judy and many other Cleveland artists and experts and resources, particularly designed to help the African American community become more familiar with it, become less stigmatized by it, and you'll be happy that you did tune us in. So we'll see you soon. Take care. Be safe out there and start wearing your masks again. Till next time.